Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday. Well, there's so much to know and even more to see. From music and humor and poetry. We're so glad that you're here and we hope that you stay. Our Live Friday show will always make your day. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live. Hey everybody, boys and girls, it's me, Mr. Tom, and I'm here with Jimmy. Thank you for joining us yet again for another Live Friday broadcast. We are so glad you are here. I hope our volume is working. I hope you can hear us. Let us know. Say hello in the chat if you'd like. I'm going to turn on the chat here. Let me do that before I forget anything else. There we go. All right. So yes, we're so glad. Drop in and say hello. We are live streaming on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram as well. So in case you don't know us, this is the home video variety show. I know it's a little bit of a mouthful. Yeah. And we are here to educate and to entertain and to encourage you in the best of things. You know, we have here, like on our show today, we're going to give you a taste of kind of what we do here on our channel. Today, we have some poetry with Jimmy. Yeah. We're going to have some jokes with Grandpa. There'll be some music. And now we also are going to learn about the life of a medieval person, Isadore of Seville, the man who wrote the very first encyclopedia. So be sure to check that out today. Anyway, we also have Jimmy also visited a Renaissance festival last week. Yeah. And he wants to tell you all about it. We'll share a video of that as well. Okay, so it all sounds good. Again, feel free to say hello in the chat at any time. And we'll probably, if we see it, we'll say hi right back to you. Okay, let us begin by telling you a scripture verse, right? Because boys and girls, we always start out our day with scripture. And today our scripture comes from the book of Psalms, and it says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All your works are wonderful. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Psalm 139, verse 14. And you know, it is interesting because King David, he, this is that Bible verse that often we like to quote as Christians. There's several verses. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Do you know that scripture verse? You know that? That reminds me. I think his name was Steve Green, and he had an album of songs that taught scripture. And anyway, and there's this beautiful song, you knit me together in my mother's womb, I pray. Boys and girls are probably like, huh? But all the parents, you're like, yeah, you remember that? Oh, the nostalgia. Anyway, what was I even talking about? Oh, yes, the scripture verse. King David, in his time, of course, had some scientific knowledge, but in the several thousands of years since King David was here on earth, we have become even more aware since the scientific era, since microscopes, and we can see that the intricacy and delicacy of the human design itself. Right now, boys and girls, probably something King David didn't know. The parts of an animal cell or the parts of a plant cell: nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, cell membrane, Golgi bodies. These things. Anyway, King David did not, but what he saw, he said, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And it's so true, boys and girls. It is so true, right? We're not just, some people like to look at the universe and say, wow, it's amazing. What do evolutionists say? What came from hydrogen and helium and lithium and these basic things in the universe, and look at what they made. No. Christian theists like ourselves look at the universe around us and we say, how awesome is God that he has made, what he has made. Surely he is a wondrous God. Anyway, check out this free coloring page if you would like. We do one every week that we have a live stream, and this one features Jimmy, and they're gardening, and but you get the scripture verse. And why would you go gardening wearing a knight wearing the shining armor? I don't even know. Anyway. So there's that. Everybody, let's go hear now from Grandpa, where he's got some jokes to tell you.
Hey guys, it's me, Grandpa, again, and I'm sure glad you're here because I've got some jokes and riddles for you. Are you ready to hear them? Okay, here's the first one. Let's see if you can figure these out. What is the best thing to keep in winter? Yeah, what's the best thing to keep? Why? Warm! Keep warm, that's the best thing. Now, why is a kid like a stream of water? Yes, why? Well, they both do a lot of running. Hey, what makes a road broad? Huh? Yeah, what makes a road broad? Why, it's the letter B. You get it? You put the letter B over the word road and you get broad. All right, now what word starts with E and has only one letter in it? That's right, it is the envelope. You probably knew that one. All right, how about our last one here? If a man was born in Turkey and raised in Italy and came to America and died in Chicago, what is he? Well, want to hear that again? If a man was born in Turkey, raised in Italy, and came to America but died in Chicago, what is he? Well, he's dead, of course. That's what he is. He's dead. Well, anyway, I hope you enjoyed these jokes and riddles. You can tell your parents, tell your siblings, tell your friends, and you can tell them Grandpa taught them to you. All right, have a good time. See you later.
All right. Thank you, Grandpa. Thank you for those jokes. Yes, boys and girls, remember, you can always share these jokes anytime. It's good to have a cachet of them, I challenge you, boys and girls, and I challenge myself too. Maybe the next time you're in an elevator, for some reason, the rule is when you're in an elevator, you're not allowed to speak. I don't know why, but it's just how it is. There's this awkward silence that pervades the elevator and everybody's standing in there. You're all in one closed space. It's like this human psychology experiment. I challenge you to tell one of those jokes in the silence of the elevator. Just kind of look around and say, hey, so the difference, or how do you make a road broad? Anyway, add a letter B. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm not sure if I would myself. The pressure is really great. Anyway, but you could memorize some of these jokes for, of course, the holiday season as we get together with your parents, with your family, your grandparents, your cousins, and and you're looking for things to talk about, and this could be one of them. Share with them some poetry, share with them some jokes. Now, also, speaking of the holiday season, we are going to have a very exciting time here at the Home Video Variety Show. Of course, we put out Christmas tunes, Christmas hymns, but we also, during our live Friday days, or I guess the 4 of them we'll have in December, we're going to actually have just some we're going to celebrate Advent together, so we'll do an Advent reading, but also if you're looking at reading this right now while I'm talking, everybody has a chance to enter the holiday t-shirt giveaway. That's right. So see, you can get one of these Home Video Variety Show. I say it all the time and I still can't say it. The Home Video Variety Show t-shirt. You could have this, and all you have to do is sign up for our mailing list. But you might not have to if you have already downloaded a free coloring page, if you have bought anything ever from us, or if you have ever, if you're on our Patreon list, if you have ever done any of those, then you're already on our mailing list, so you don't have to worry about that. But if you haven't, then click the QR code or scan the QR code, and it just asks for your name and email address. And you will be in the running. During the live streaming show, we will pick a winner. Anyway, and it could be you. And so you'll get one child-size Home Video Variety Show t-shirt. Alrighty. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can check that out. And now Jimmy would like to share with you a poem.
Here, a poem. Waking by Lillian Moore. My secret way of waking is like a place to hide. I'm very still. My eyes are shut. They all think I am sleeping, but I'm wide awake inside. They all think I am sleeping, but I'm wiggling my toes. I feel sun fingers on my cheek. I hear voices whisper speak. I squeeze my eyes to keep them shut, so they will think I'm sleeping, but I'm really wide awake inside, and no one knows. That's Waking by Lillian Moore. Thanks for listening.
Where we go? All right, now we're back. Hey, thanks, Jimmy, for the poetry. Yes, you know that poem. What does he say? It's describing people that are, or children that are quiet on the inside. Does that describe you, boys and girls? Are you a kind of a person that you're not really, you're not trying to draw attention to yourself a lot, and you think about a lot of things, and you observe people, and you're very, very good at that, and you have a lot that you think about, but adults or other children, they just kind of pass you over because you don't really say much. Anyway, I just want you to know that we know, and this poem kind of speaks about you. No, you're very much alive on the inside, and that's a beautiful and wonderful thing. Not everybody has to be extroverted. It's wonderful to have people that are introverted themselves, right? Right? What's that expression? Introverts unite separately in your own homes. Anyway, all right. Well, let me tell you about Isadore of Seville. Actually, there's really not much to tell. You're right about to hear about him as we have this little part here for our medieval minds. But he is a fellow that wrote the first encyclopedia. And he was right at a time when the Roman Empire fell around 476, I think, right? Or 478 or somewhere right around there is when Rome fell. And obviously, you know, their fall was great. They'd been around for 1,000 years, the Roman Empire. So when they finally started to fall and disappeared in Europe, and what led to the rise of the Visigoths, right? I think you might remember that from your timeline. Anyway, there was this sort of struggle between the two, and Isidore stood in as kind of at the crux of the Roman Empire and the Visigoths in Spain, and still held on to what was good, true, and beautiful, and the knowledge that the Romans had gathered over the years. He still preserved it. Anyway, so that's a wonderful thing, and here is all about Isadore of Seville.
Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me on Medieval Minds, where we discover more about prominent persons during the Middle Ages. A long time ago, in the Middle Ages, there lived a man named Isadore of Seville. He was born around 560 AD in Seville, a city which is now in Spain. At that time, Europe was going through a tough period after the fall of the Roman Empire. Many libraries had been destroyed, schools had closed, and much of the ancient knowledge from Greece and Rome was in danger of being forgotten. Isidore grew up in a Christian family that valued learning. His older brother, Leander, was a bishop who taught him how to read and write, a rare skill back then. Isidore loved books and learning from an early age. He studied languages, history, religion, and science. Later, he became a bishop of Seville, just like his brother, and worked hard to educate both priests and ordinary people. Isidore lived during a time of change. The old Roman traditions were fading, and the new kingdoms were rising in Europe. In Spain, the Visigoths ruled, a Germanic tribe that had once been enemies of Rome. Isidore helped bring the Visigoths and the native Roman people together under the Christian faith. He encouraged peace, learning, and the sharing of ideas between different groups. Isidore's most famous work was a massive book called Etymologia, which means the origin of words. It was like the first encyclopedia in history. In it, Isidore tried to collect all the knowledge that people still remembered from ancient times, everything from math, medicine, and astronomy to animals, geography, and language. He wanted to make sure that future generations wouldn't lose this wisdom. Because of this book, much of the ancient world's knowledge was saved and later used by scholars in the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. For many centuries, Etymologia was one of the most popular books in Europe, second only to the Bible, of course. Isidore believed that learning was a way to understand God's creation better. He encouraged everyone, even monks and priests, to study nature and science, not just religion. his schools helped educate a new generation of thinkers who kept knowledge alive through the Dark Ages. After his death in 636 AD, Isidore was remembered as one of the wisest men of his time. In 1997, more than 1,300 years later, he was even named the patron saint of the internet and computers because he loved to collect and share information, just like we do online today. Isadore of Seville proved that even in times of darkness and change, learning and curiosity can keep the light of knowledge burning for the future. Now here's a funny story about how he found his calling. When Isadore of Seville was a young boy, he didn't love school at first. In fact, he found it very hard. His older brother Leander was a strict teacher who wanted Isidore to be disciplined and hardworking. But Isidore wasn't sure he was cut out for all that reading and memorizing. One day, frustrated after another difficult lesson, Isidore ran away from his studies. He walked through the quiet countryside outside Seville, feeling discouraged and thinking maybe he'd never be as smart as his brother hoped. After a while, he stopped to rest at a well, where travelers stopped to drink. As he leaned over the stone wall, he noticed something curious. A steady drip of water was falling from above and striking the same spot on a stone below. Drop after drop, the water had worn a small groove into the hard rock. Isidore stared at it for a long time, then something clicked in his mind. If gentle drops of water could shape solid stone, what could happen if he kept studying, even just a little each day? He realized that persistence could make him strong, even if learning felt difficult now. Inspired, he ran back home, ready to study again. From that day on, Isidore never gave up on learning. In fact, he became one of the most educated and respected people of his time, a teacher, bishop, and author whose books help preserve ancient knowledge for the future. And once again, thank you for joining us for Medieval Minds, where we learn about prominent people of the Middle Ages. Join us next week.
All right, Grandpa. Well, thank you so much for telling us about Isidore of Seville. As you can see, boys and girls, we often like to think that all of this explosion of learning and knowledge came from the Renaissance period and the Enlightened period, and it did, but its seeds were in another time period, right? Because the study of history, you can't just focus on one area and say, this was, when everything happened. Kind of like, how did World War II happen? Well, because Poland, invaded, because Hitler invaded Poland, and that's what started World War II. Well, not quite. There was just, geopolitical tension throughout and cultural tension, which led to, which from World War I, how did World War I start? Well, there was geopolitical tension left over. Anyway, so you can't really study history in little sections. It really does all expand. So there's your Middle Ages for you. It was not just the dark times, right? There was great pockets of learning and knowledge, such as in the case of Isidore of Seville. So speaking of the Dark Ages and the Middle Ages, I should say, we had the chance to go to a Renaissance festival last week. And boys and girls, I don't know if you've ever been to one of those before, but they are highly unique and interesting. And Jimmy got to attend one last week, and here's his story.
Hey everyone, we're at a Renaissance festival today. Come and join us.
No, this is English version. It sucks.
Well, mine isn't. You, of course, wanted to spend all your money on that.
It was only money I had left.
Center of the fair. ¿Te das un puñetazo a la persona?
solved. My friends, take now your hands. Hit your laps 2 times. Clap your hands 1 time. Do that again. Again! Again! Repeat! No, don't sing that. I don't want to get sued. It goes like this. Now I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle and here's my spout. And let me get all singed up and hear me shout. Tip me over and pull me out. Sing it, I'm a little teapot. Let me all of you sing it. That's right, you are. Now,
Alice has been great. There's been plenty of things to see and do. Yeah. Well, there's been certainly a lot of fighting, and Shakespeare plays to see, and great food to eat, and crafts to make. And of course, there's a lot of really interesting people that you can meet here. Well, anyway, that's a Renaissance fair. You should try to go to one sometime. There's another one right there. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a bit of a taste of what happens at a Renaissance festival, right, Jimmy? Thank you. Yes, like you said, there are a lot of interesting people that are walking around at Renaissance festivals. And I pretty much do have to offer this. Parents, if you are going to go to a Renaissance festival, make sure that you go on a family or an education day. There is much to learn and much to see. And some of the things that happen at Renaissance festivals are not meant for children. Some things that people wear and things that people say, and some of it is really not really people of conservative family values probably don't find a lot to agree with. However, though, but I will say there was much to learn. So go on an education day, a family day. And the Shakespeare guy, he was very funny, and he involved many of us in the audience. Even some people from our CC group got wrapped up in a Shakespeare play, and I did too. Anyway, but it was a great time. So go to one of those if you get the chance. Well, anyway, let us now have some music. And I don't want to surprise him. Sorry, this took a little bit longer on that video, but Mr. Phil will now sing along, and I'm going to join him. We're going to do some songs from weeks 11, 12, and 13. Alrighty? All right, Mr. Phil, are you there?
Yeah.
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 Are we live?
Yes, we're live. Yeah.
Oh. Hey.
All right.
Hey, everybody. Hi. It's me, Phil, and welcome to the musical part of Live Fridays. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed last week, where it got to be a concert the whole time. Right? We sang a bunch of songs, and we played music together. And we had a puppet on drums. It was pretty cool. We broadcasted it on Friday. The formatting was a little weird, so we rebroadcasted it on Saturday. So either of those 2 days, it's the same concert, and it was a lot of fun. And if you like hearing our music and you want to hear it, it was kind of a different arrangement, so you could check that out. That was on Friday. But anyway, so glad to have you here with us, boys and girls, this week. Sorry we can't be sitting in your living room singing along with you. We'd like to do those kinds of things. But for now, I guess you'll just have to settle for us being on the internet. And you are in your chair or in your couch at home.
Yeah.
And we're on this couch here.
Yes, we are.
Anyway, we're going to sing a couple of songs together. It is our CC music. And Tom and I do like singing together, and we are going to warm up with a song about the European rivers. Okay, now hopefully if all this works out, there'll be words on your screen, and by golly, you're going to need them today for one of some of the songs we're going to do. Okay,
Yeah.
you ready? Again, this is to help us warm up. It's your Seine River, Rhine River, Elbe River, Po River, the European rivers. Seine River, Rhine River, Elbe River, Po River, Danube River, Volga River, European rivers. Seine River, Rhine River, Elbe River, Po River, Danube River, Volga River, European rivers. Great! One more time, with feeling. Seine River, Rhine River, Elbe River, Po River, Danube River, Volga River, European rivers. Good. Hey, that's a perfect segue. You ready? God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay.
No!
Remember Christ
Wait a minute.
our Savior.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Born on Christmas Day.
No, we're not singing Christmas songs right now.
Okay, maybe it's not quite time for that song just yet.
Don't
but
do
boys
it.
and girls, throughout the month of December during our live Fridays, guess what we're doing during this time? We're not going to sing our CC songs. We're going to sing Christmas songs. All right?
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah.
Just right.
But not a second
not
sooner.
A moment
Yeah,
sooner.
not a moment
Sorry.
sooner.
I've been told I was going to.
Okay. It's all right.
All right, let's do a song about the nominative pronouns. That's right. That's
Oh, yeah.
the one we're doing, like nominative. You ready? Are you ready? I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Nominative pronouns, USA. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. Nominative pronouns, USA. Come on. woke you up.
All right. Good job, everybody.
That's a hard song to sit down to. I just felt like the whole time I needed to get up and move. Anyway, all right. Now we are going to zoom ahead to week 11. That's right. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should do. Oh, I don't have it. Where is it? There's a guitar pick I lost. You know what? Let's zoom ahead to week 11, where we have some geography. That's right. In a very contentious part of the world right now.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
Europe and Asia.
Yeah.
That's Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine.
That's right.
Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine.
That's right.
This one goes a little faster and a little faster. Are you ready? Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Europe and Asia, Europe and Asia. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Europe and Asia, Europe and Asia. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Europe and Asia, Europe and Asia. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Europe and Asia, Europe and Asia. Moscow, Kiev, Russia, Siberia, Ukraine. Hey!
Yeah. All right.
Thank you. You know,
Yeah,
if
that
any
was
of you
good.
are familiar with like Russian folk music, it starts out slow and it just
Yeah.
it kicks right off and
Yeah.
into the stratosphere
Yeah.
of speed. It's absolutely crazy. Oh man. Anyway, so if you ever get a chance to listen to some Russian folk music, just
Yeah.
type that into Spotify or
Yeah.
something. And you'll hear some
Yes.
really great songs that
Try-
start slow
try
and then
Kalinka.
just speed right up.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. Maybe someday we'll do a unit on that.
Yeah.
Maybe you know.
No. Kalinka, 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 voyage.
Let's do. Oh no! Oh, Mr. Jackson's not here. He's not here today to
Oh,
play his
yeah.
flute or to sing along.
Yeah.
But let's sing about the Eastern European seas.
Yeah.
This video is a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and I love singing along with the kids. And now you get to sing along with us. Let's see. It's the White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea. White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea, Eastern European seas, Eastern European seas, Eastern European seas. 1, 2, 3, 4. White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea, Aral Sea, White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea. Eastern European seas, European seas, Eastern European seas. White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea, Aral Sea. White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea, Aral Sea. Eastern European seas, European seas, Eastern European seas. White Sea, Barents Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Aral Sea. Yeah! That's awesome. Thanks a lot. Okay, this song is about, now that's the indefinite pronouns. Okay, you're gonna
Yeah.
need the subtitles. Unless you have it memorized, maybe you're as smart like that. Maybe you are. I have the words down here, so I need them just a little bit,
Yeah.
but it's only 2 chords. Hey, if you want to play along, it's D and G the whole time. I don't know what else it is, so I think there's other stuff to it, but D and G works just fine. That's what I'm doing today because I'm trying to concentrate on all the words. Are you ready for this? It's a long list, so here we go. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Let's sing it down. We're not supposed to be. Indefinite Another anybody, all. Another fun than anybody, anyone. Anything goes each, either, all. Another anybody, anyone. Anything goes each, either. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. Everybody, everyone, everything you. Many more, most neither. Everybody, everyone, everything you. Many more, most neither. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. Nobody, no one, somebody, someone, nobody, no one, somebody, someone, indefinite pronoun, indefinite pronoun, replacing noun, Another, anybody, anyone. Anything, both, each, either. Another, anybody, anyone. Anything, both, each, either. Everybody, everyone, everything you. Many more, most neither. Everybody, everyone, everything you. Many more, most neither. Nobody, no one, somebody, someone, nobody, no one, somebody, someone, indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. Indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun. Replacing noun. But not specifically. All
Good
right,
job,
good
good
job.
job.
If you sang
Yeah.
along, that is such
Yeah.
a wordy song. Oh my goodness, there's so much to that. Okay, let's do just one more song because I can't take anymore. I can't. Okay, let's do the song about what are some other bodies in our solar system. All right. Nice and slow. Because sometimes you need a slow song. I do. Right now. What are some other bodies in our solar system? Some other bodies in our solar system are asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, and comets. What are some other bodies in our solar system? Some other bodies in our solar system are asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, and comets. In our solar system are asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, and comets. Asteroids, meteoroids, meteorites, and comets. All right, boys and girls, thanks for singing along with us. All right, and Mr. Tom now is going to tell you about a really great book. I think that's what he does next. All right, thanks for joining us.
Alrighty. Thank you. Shoo, for Joe. I got those headphones out. Hopefully you can hear me. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us for that musical part. I hope you are still with us. Hello to the Peterson family and also to a lot of different people in the chat today that are talking. But anyway, we are so glad that you joined us. Yes, I know we're going to have, hopefully some of those songs get stuck in your head. That's kind of the idea, that you get to learn a couple of things. You know, what are some other bodies in our solar system? So anyway, boys and girls, besides music here, music is at the heart of what we do. But of course, we like to tell you about good books. And especially for those of you that are around the elementary school age, that's usually what we're here for. Have you heard about this book? It is Margaret Makes a Book. That's right, it's a book about a book. You know what is so great about this book is that it tells you a story. It's the story of Marguerite in France in the Middle Ages, and her father gets commissioned by a wealthy man to make a book. But her father, her papa, his hands don't work the same anymore. He's getting too old and he cannot do it. And he's delaying and delaying, but they need this job. They need the money for it. So Marguerite steps up and she makes the book. And she does a great job. But what this book teaches you also, besides telling you a great story, it teaches you about how they made books in the Middle Ages. And how they got the paper and how she made the dyes. And so it really gives you an appreciation for medieval life as well. So this is Margaret Makes a Book by Bruce Robertson and Catherine Hewitt. You can check it out at your local library or find it online somewhere, and that'll be great. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining us for this live streaming broadcast. And wow, it's been 43 minutes we've been going today. This is a little bit longer, but we had to share that video of Jimmy at the Renaissance Festival. Anyway, boys and girls, don't spend your life on a screen. No. We appreciate you watching this very much so, and we like doing all that kind of stuff here on YouTube. But turn it off when you get a chance, and go outside, go explore. Hopefully it's not too cold anymore outside, and enjoy the world that God has made, right? It's fearfully and wonderfully made. You're fearfully and wonderfully made, and so is the world around you. So be sure to observe your chief end, which is to glorify God
And enjoy him forever.
That's right, and enjoy him forever. Thanks, boys and girls. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday.
Well, there's so much to know and even more to see. From music and humor and poetry. We're so glad that you're here and we hope that you stay. 'Cause our Live Friday show will always make your day. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday. Live Friday.
Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of God's unchanging love.
Here I raise my Ebenezer, hither by thy help I'm come, and I hope by thy good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Jesus sought me when a stranger, wandering from the fold of God. He to rescue me from danger interposed his precious blood.
Oh, to grace, how great a debtor daily I'm constrained to be. Let thy grace now like a fetter bind my wandering heart to thee.
From the fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of God's unchanging love.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. Here at the Home Video Variety Show, we create videos that educate, entertain, and encourage. We have plenty of music here, folk songs, hymns, and original tunes for education. During the school year, we have a live streaming show every Friday right here on our channel. We appreciate our supporters and members that help keep us going. If you would like to know more about how to become a partner with our show, just visit our website at homevideovarietyshow.com. While you are there, you can browse our store and download free coloring pages. Thanks.